do it!
The office, Charlie gets killed, and the final frag.
Oh, brilliant game.
Through, that's the kill, you can see them.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's OrangePulse and welcome to TangoLive Week 9, I want to say. So we got quite a bit of news to go over for this week, so without further ado, let's get started. If you guys haven't heard yet, on the forums, Eric stepped down as the host and supervisor of TangoLive and has left the position to me. It's not because of any problems between us or any personal problems. It's just the fact of he's really busy with school and he just got an opportunity to work some freelance work in the field that he wants to get into, which is a really great opportunity. Great guy to work with. Wish you the best of luck, Eric. If you want to stop back and do a co-host every now and again, feel free to just let me know and I'll be perfectly fine with doing that with you. Other news in Tango this week, in a weekly community poll, the decision was made for the jailbreak server that we call Jewbreak to be changed back to Jailbreak, except they are thinking about adding a late night feature as they did with Jewbreak. It's being debated whether we want the late night feature to be every week or just weekends. That decision will probably be made in this week's council meeting. But otherwise, for those of you that didn't know, it is getting changed back. It was causing a ton of controversy. Like, a lot of people were angry about it. A couple people said they were leaving because of it. There were a lot of problems circulating it, and now it's finally being resolved. So for those of you who didn't like it, there you go. It's fixed. If you did like it, well, you're still going to be able to play Jailbreak, so suck it up. That's about it for Tango news this week. Now we're going to move into some video game news. Due to a contract ending in December, Hideo Kojima is set to leave Konami after the full release of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. This doesn't mean the end of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, but Hideo Kojima, the creator of it originally, is not going to be working on it anymore. This may spell out that the stories aren't going to be as great as they have been in the past, or they might be a little bit better. We don't know yet. All that we know is that Kojima is not going to be working on them anymore. According to sources in the International Business Times, this also might mean the end of the game Silent Hills that was slated to release for PS4. If you guys remember the PT, the playable trailer that was released on PS4 Store a little while ago, that was a playable trailer for Silent Hills. So now there's a possibility that it will not be released anymore because Kojima is no longer going to be in Konami's background. The major reason behind this is reported to be that Kojima and Konami, both studios, were a partnership with each other, and there was some hostility going on recently to the point of Konami actually made them from partners into contracted employees. So now that their contracts are going to be up in December, Kojima and his team are deciding to leave. We're not sure how many of them are going to be staying and how many of them are going to be leaving, but Kojima himself has said that he is going to be leaving after Metal Gear Solid 5's release. And that's about it for video game news. Now moving on to tech news, Nvidia has done it again. They have a new chipset called Pascal. Their last chipset, the current one, is called Maxwell. Now the Pascal chipset is set to release in 2016, and the reports have been saying that according to tests, it is set up to be 10 times as powerful as the Titan X when it comes to performance and actual just raw computing. The Titan X is the current flagship. It's at $1,000 right now in price. I'm not sure if that's really going to drop when they release the Pascal. Probably should. But when they release the Pascal, it's probably going to be considerably more expensive. So probably around $2,000. I would say, as an estimate for when it's first released, unless they really start to dial down their prices. So, I mean, if you really want that huge power upgrade, get ready your wallets. Moving into some anime news real quick. Many of the animes that have been releasing for this season are finally ending with this week and next week, I believe. Some of them may be dragging a little bit further into the next season, depending on how long they've been running. But a good majority of them are finishing up their course or their first season with the end of this winter season release. Now, the spring season is about to start in a week after, so like 2-3 weeks from now. The spring season should be starting. It's the week of the 5th, I believe. But once that kicks off, you're going to be seeing a lot of new anime. Like, I think it accounted around 43, and that's just the ones that I know of that are going to be released. So there's a lot coming out. If you want to check out what's going to be coming out, what's going to be continuing, what you missed, and what's going to be coming out in the later seasons of the year, go to anychart.net. I will leave a link in the forums and in the description of the video on YouTube. Finally, we're going to end things on ESL Katowice. For those of you who didn't catch the end of it, the finals were a head-to-head match between Fnatic and Ninjas in Pajamas, who shut out their opponents completely in the semifinals. In the end, Fnatic won against Ninjas in Pajamas 2-1, so it was a pretty good match set, I would say. They were tied and then finished it off with just the one extra point. If you missed the matches, you can go and see the videos on esl1.com/Katowice-2015. I will leave a link for that in the forums and the description as well. Or you can probably find them online at their Twitch if they save their broadcasts, or around somewhere on YouTube. Somebody's got to recorded it and put it somewhere. You know, people always do that. That's about it for TangoLive this week. That was a lot less time than I thought it was going to take. I thought it was probably going to be a good, like, 15-minute episode, but no, it's going to be a lot shorter than that. Hope you guys enjoy. This is how the format's going to be for a little bit. If you want to have somebody else to talk with, for me to talk with, and to be able to get a second opinion from, if anybody's interested in the fact of doing that, please let me know. I may or may not take them for... I'm probably not going to accept anybody else working with me in the actual commentating areas for another couple weeks. I want to try this out myself for a couple weeks before I go into that and see just how much I can handle and see what we can do there. So the next couple weeks are going to be shorter episodes. They're probably going to be about 8 to 10 minutes long in total. Hopefully, if we get somebody else in here, not only you get a second viewpoint, you'll get a lot more to talk about with this between the two of us, and a lot longer episodes. For those of you who like longer stuff, good shit. If you don't like longer stuff, well, then you can look forward to this sort of a thing. As far as the esports podcast is going, you'll have to talk to Eric about that, whether he's going to be taking that over still or not. I will continue to do a little bit of CSGO news here and there, but I'm not going to be going all over it because I don't know enough myself. If anybody is really interested in doing that sort of a thing, just the CSGO portion of things, and they really know their stuff, then contact me. We can work something out, and I might be able to add your portion into the episode, so that way you can have your own portion for CSGO news. So that's about it for this week. Thank you guys. Eric, good luck on your future endeavors, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have anything you would like me to change, or anything you'd like me to add, take away, or anything you want to ask me, feel free to ask on the forums, in the comments. Send me a PM on the forums, or on YouTube, or on Steam, or somewhere. I will be happy to answer as soon as I get around to it. So have a good one, guys.